of all the Easter readings to me. It says so much. You know how, I imagine we'd have been as dejected as they were. And Jesus appeared to them, but they didn't recognize him. And it was only with the eyes of faith that they recognized him. When they recognized the taking of bread, blessing it, breaking it with them, and then it was like, oh, bingo, this is who it is. And I think sometimes that's how we recognize the Lord all the time in the Eucharist. And I think from my own reflections over the years, I've come to realize that we take that presence for granted. But what we have to do is then take that back out and make it that we can recognize his presence in others, in the poor, in the downtrodden, in those who have no power, those who are the underdog. And to rush to their aid, even how these two disciples hurried back to Jerusalem. A 7-mile walk is a good one. It's not something you're going to undertake and happen in 15 minutes. But they were willing to take it because their hearts were still burning. And I think that's I remember when that bishop's pastoral letter came out. It's been about 14 years ago now. And Alicia gave it to me when I first came to the office here. And she said, read this and tell me what you think about it. And it takes off on that. Yeah, we're not our hearts burning within us. And I got about halfway through it. And I really sat up and took notice. Because for the first time in all the years I've been involved in ministry, the bishops were saying what I was convinced of all along, that we were teaching the wrong people. We're spending all our energies on teaching kids. And we need to be teaching the adults. And that's your approach also. So that it's like, yeah. So I danced back to her office to give it back to her and tell her. I've been excited about it ever since. But it just kind of capsulizes what I think is the adults who were able to grasp the significance, to understand and make the connections between the Old and the New Testament. And kids are not able to do that. We can catechize them to a certain extent, but it's only when they live with that. It's what you grew up with at home that you bring to your adult life. That's what prepares you then to be able to really get into and understand and read the scriptures and study them like your own. At least that's me. And that wasn't intended to be a hobby.
Good.